Good morning, folks. Yep, it happened again. It's Monday. So we got Craig here. He beat me. So, you know, as bad as Mondays are, it's raining. We watched the weatherman, and he says it's supposed to shower all day and be cold. So that's cool. That means it's sunny and it'll clear up. So good news. The boys just walked in. So we had a lot going on Friday. A lot of good news. I'm not sure if you remember them. 3 of the leakers that I had, all 3 customers who they don't have the money. I mean, who's got the money for this crap anyway? Who wants to spend 10, 20, 30, $50,000 on your underground oil tank that leaked? Nobody. Nobody's got the money. Nobody wants to spend it. So as time goes on, these homeowner insurance carriers, the way they wrote their pollutions, it's just all bleeding out here now. So, but I got 3 of them covered, all on Friday, all within an hour. The 3 adjusters called me, and we got this covered a couple of ways. I mean, number one, it's all about how you treat people, your relationships, even in the higher up. You've got an adjuster in, you know, Ohio and Connecticut. They sit at their desk. The paperwork comes across their desk. It's a check in the yes or a check in the no. Do I hedge them because I'm just a wonderful guy to work with? Maybe. Probably. We're efficient. We get them the information they need. We cover all of our bases from the day we come out to start that removal. I just compile all ammunition or information based on covering it for the homeowner. As we do it, we educate the homeowner, so when he gets phone calls from the carrier, they know what to say. Not to lie, just what to say. Being positive throughout, being appreciative throughout. All those things, they definitely add up. Morning, Mike.
Morning.
How you feeling?
Yeah, still rough.
He's getting there, but what happens? He still shows up. He still shows up. Because there's a bigger picture here. That picture. It's got to go. Got a lot of people that rely on that company. Morning, Sam. How you feeling today? Excellent. What'd you say? Not good? Oh, why? What's the matter? Yeah? All right. Sammy's under the weather too. All right, I'm playing with an injured field. So my coaching strategy will change today then. You gotta take what the defense gives you. Here's Craig. Let's see how he is. Morning, Craig. How are you?
Great.
Great?
Always.
Always. Okay. We're gonna make him team captain today then. We'll put all the crap on him as it develops. So these 3 people, it was the nice older couple where we did the 2 jobs. We did the 2 AST removals in the basement and the large 1,000 gallon tank outside. We got that covered. That'll be in excess of $40,000. They won't have to pay a nickel. I'll cover their deductible. We have the other one where we had to take the 2 stringers or the 2 stairs down in the platform in the tough area where the oil came up out of the ground and then rolled down the back hill. Same deal. That's going to be around 50 grand. Got that covered. We'll take care of their deductible. Then the third one is the one that was up in the backyard, went up on their driveway, and it had that big long shed where it entered from one side to the other. And yes, I have to cut that shed in half. I don't have complete permission for that yet, but I'll convince them because it's going to be the only way for me to get in and out of there. Otherwise, I'm going to damage their driveway. So that one, I'm thinking is maybe a little bit more. So we're up well over it. All of a sudden, you get 1 phone call, and I know in the next 2 months, company is going to get $150,000. So that makes me happy. And then we had some soccer games. Friday night sleepover with Poppy, all the grandkids. Ellie's soccer, Zoe's soccer, her lacrosse game. That was that little inspiring moment that I have a little 40-second clip. That girl always inspires me. All my grandchildren are amazing. She's got some special juices in her. So I got a little choked up when I like to be funny and make funny videos, but she caught me off guard and actually inspired me at 8 years old. So I figured I'd throw that up there and let you share in it. Maybe she'll inspire somebody out there. In the UK, maybe. Got a lot of UK people watching us. What are we doing today? Probably gonna be tank work. Either gonna take a tank out or put a tank in. We'll try to make it interesting. We'll try to be creative and witty and funny. We'll try to make you smile, because it's a Monday, and Mondays suck. But it's gonna be sunny out later, so we're pumped about that. It is in Monroe, New York. Monroe, the Crusaders. That's where all my children started school. We played football for Pop Warner. And that's about it. It's all I got. I started rambling 6 minutes ago. I'm finished. I'll turn you back on when we get in Monroe. And I'm on the call sheet. It says it's a 250 in Monroe. So what does that mean, folks? It leaks. But we'll see. Sometimes they actually mean a 550. But we'll see when we get out there. So Jammer is hooking up 275-gallon tank. We're gonna lower it down. Still no word on our tank shipment. Getting me a little nervous, but we still have plenty. And we haven't installed a 330 in a while, so that's... Mikey back the trailer in. Mondays. Oh, that's nice. You know how debilitating it is when Monday you open that thing up and it's just full of crap. Garbage. That's nice. That helps. Everything helps. Every little bit helps on a Monday. So we'll pull that out. We'll check the drums. Make sure the drums aren't... If one of these drums are 60% full, we pull it off. I don't like to drive around with it. And we'll replace it with a new drum. So we'll begin the whole process with the tanks. We'll put our 6-inch, 1.25-inch legs on with flanges. We'll pop out that drain plug. I don't think we've ever shown you, but we take, after the legs are on, the drain plug is out, we set it down, and then we lift it just to make sure that no condensation is developed in that. Once it gets warm, it really doesn't. Sometimes through the winter, when the temperature, goes up 60 degrees and then drops at night, that happens a few nights in a row, we'll get a little condensation, but we make sure it's out. Okay, we have reached our destination. Already, look. Looks like the sun's coming out and the rain has stopped. The weatherman was wrong. That's a first. A nice quiet street here. Here we are, all the guys in the black hoodies get out and start filming. Okay, so the homeowner said we can put this tank where we want it. Obviously we want to put it right there between the window and the gutter and leader. It's actually not. You use that for the electrical line. That was creative or silly, I don't know. So here's where the tank is. Looks like we got a little bit of rock work here. We'll pull that apart and begin to work. Lay out some mats. All of a sudden, Monday got awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, meet Lucy. Hi. Yes, Luce. Oh, she's 11. And she has not been on a diet. But she's happy. Relax. Okay, so here's the burner. We're going to install a Tiger loop system. The line's got to go up. Got to go over all this. Has to get moved out of the way. Lucy is going to help us, right, girl? Yeah. All right, so the boys have started to dismantle this wall. It shouldn't be too difficult to put back. A little bit of curve. He's worried about his lawn though, you know, and of course he's got, you know, possibly the nicest lawn here. I'm just trying to think. I think that this is the better path in for me, right? I don't know where the property line, well, that's his fence, so let's just say that right on out. I'm going to say the front nose of the car. So Craig, this is my better path in. This depression concerns me.
I want to get the truck driveway and pull up the mats first. Yeah. You're gonna set the mats up?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to determine, whether I come in through here or here. I mean,
come this way.
Okay, I don't think we
brought. How many mats do you have?
Yeah, I think maybe I brought 6 to 8. So I just want to find out what this depression is. I mean, this is all city septic, isn't it?
Well, that's power. Orange is power. I
Yeah.
don't know what, I would assume it's all city.
There's a reason for that depression, though. Oh, he's got one too.
Tree removal.
Tree removal.
Tree falling in the storm.
Could be, Craig. He put together a very nice story. A sad story, but a nice story. Lucy has just been impounded. They put her in. All right. Okay, I mean, it's the nature of the beast. This guy really wants his lawn protected, so, you know, it's kind of hard to come in and out with a 9,000-pound excavator, take a 1,000-pound tank out, uncover and excavate 8 tons of dirt, stockpile it, remove it, and then bring a 26,000-pound mason dump truck in to fill it, track down and excavate that. All that work's a little bit difficult to not disturb the lawn here a little bit. So it always makes less of a cleanup if I don't have to stockpile, because I don't have basically a clean sweep in. You've seen me sweep it in. So that's why we'll come with an empty mason. Craig will back that right up for me. So I'll dig in and out of the mason dump truck. That kind of helps clean up a little bit. Takes a little more time, but it's all about the end product, because it doesn't matter how good of a job I do here or inside the home. I will be visually judged as everybody drives by on his lawn. That's how they'll determine if I'm a good or bad contractor. Bring it back. Straight back. Straight back. That's good. That's good. So, again, man, these mats are unbelievable. They're a little pricey, about $110 each, but they're worth every penny. They're about 87 pounds. How's your back?
Loosening up. We're good. We're on.
Sam, you feeling better? He's getting there. All right. It's a Monday, man. You gotta, you know, you gotta.
Rainy Monday too.
It's a rainy Monday.
It's May and it's hoodie still.
Is that one of them blocks, Mike? Right there?
No.
No, okay. So we didn't snag that line, that copper line, so that's good. That's not really enough, believe it or not, to get that out. So I got to clean up the corners a little bit and free those up. You know, when these tanks go in, the dirt all compacts around it, and it's like it's in with suction after a period of time. So those corner edges. So I'm not going to disturb these bushes. So this looks like it'll be a pretty clean pull. Let's see how Craig is doing. I see he's leveling these blocks. Not bad, huh? No. We make those level, and then we'll adjust the legs on the tank to give us our pitch. No matter what, all the vegetation's got to get out of here, and it's got to be into semi-virgin soil. That looks good, Craig.
Yeah.
You concerned about the drilling? A little bit.
That, and I think I have to put a lot of this dirt here and kind of give this more of a
concave. I feel like that's going to wash away. We'll just do it a little bit on the blocks.
I'll put some, make my own rock wall.
Oh, that'll be a first. Okay. I'm anxious to see how that turns out.
Everyone knows I'm
you're a rock wall. You're a rockologist.
Yeah.
Rockologist. All right. So I'm going to help you finish this now, and then we'll see. We'll do the drilling because I'm excited about hopefully not destroying his home. Okay. That's set in place nicely. We made that nice and level. Each block is leveled. The two blocks this way are leveled, that way, and it's leveled across. Boys did a little machine work. Who operated it, Sam?
Mike.
Mikey. Pulled the lid down. Fantastic. Let's see, the house not hit. Gutters are still up. Bushes intact. Ooh, she's full. All right. So,
good guess, though.
That's a cool little shovel. Where'd we get that? Well, that's perfect for inside the tank. See, if somebody sent me in to clean a tank, that's the shovel I'm using.
Make a mess.
I'm not using that scooper. I'm on limited bend over time. I'm gonna say this is probably the worst job.
Carrying tanks?
Carrying tanks.
That's why I have to wear this.
It's got to be the worst job. There she is, though, in all of her glory. She is going to keep this home and these homeowners warm for the next 30 years. And we played a role in that.
It's wonderful.
Gets you a little emotional, don't it?
Glorious.
Or we're weirdos.
At 11:30, but it didn't tell me a phone number like usual.
Okay, drain plug is here. So the tank's got to have that pitch. There it is, right on the bubble. That's how we like it. Seam is out. We'll measure up now on how we're going to drill that hole, and we'll put this stuff back. That's it. It's coming along. Mikey's going to get dressed. So that tank is a 550. Yeah, I don't know. So I brought enough backfill to fill a 550 because this happens often. So we fired up the pump. We're transferring over now. Mike's gonna start filling that in, make that look good. We'll remove any extra and rake this all nicely. Come on, baby. Okay. Sorry. So we popped the tank out so you can see that blue-gray, which, because you guys are all educated, you know that's contamination. So, you know, that can get there two ways, either with a hole in the tank or it was constantly overfilled and it dripped down to that area. There you have it. It's definitely down in that right corner. That smells pretty bad. As soon as it came out, we'll grab the chunk of it. We'll throw that in the bag. We'll get a PID. I don't know that we actually even see visually any of the holes. But it's probably right on that seam on the inside there. Okay, bit of a bear there, but we've got it out. I'm actually gonna hide it behind that gutter leader discharge drain, which is for the AC lines. So it came in right on the corner, which was great. We'll be able to hide that with some corner molding right there, because the angle way it's coming in will keep that bend tight. And now we're just going to drill through there. And we'll tack it along the top with the vibration fasteners down to his new Tiger Loop install. Mikey will put the tank in. He's gonna have a little bit of a problem getting that out now because he went in deep with the bucket because it's a small hole. But we'll see. Hey, you just made me look stupid. What? I said you went in deep with the bucket, so you're gonna have a hard time getting it out, but prove me wrong. Alright, Mikey's gonna flare this line for you. You'll listen to it snap when he tightens it. Of course it wouldn't. All right, and it puts a perfect little flare right on that. All right, Mikey's just gonna go around this tank and look for any imperfections he sees. They kind of had a little rock wall here, so that's Craig's rock wall there. Don't forget to comment and applaud him on that. That'll retain a little bit of the water to stop it from streaming down. I got two fasteners behind that leader. That tank is absolutely full. Nice job, Michael. Don't forget about Lucy. So she comes outside apparently to play frisbee. I'd love to see her get off the ground. The homeowner says she does. So we just put a safety fence around that. We've already started to contact Liberty Mutual. I don't know, maybe we can, because they said they've had it for 40 years, Liberty Mutual's had at least, they've bought and sold that company at least 3 times. So I'll get chasing after that. I like to fight the fight. I haven't had a Liberty Mutual in a while, so that'll be a notch in my belt if I can get it done. But he was concerned about the lawn. Looks pretty good here considering what we did. Unfortunately, we're not done. We're going to have to come in here and take about 30 tons out of that. So I didn't backfill, just in case Liberty Mutual wants to send a rep to do a hand augering. They normally send the weakest guy in the company because they like to get refusals, they call it. If they get down and hit a rock, they say we couldn't get that analysis based on refusal. So that's awesome that you've got that under your belt you can use to deny somebody's claim. But that happens. And that's it. I'll put an estimate together just in case we can't get Liberty Mutual to cover it. I'll go down inside and show you Craig's final copper run and caulking in a minute. All right, so there's that line. We've got it caulked. I'm not going to fasten it since the contractor, that fastener may be in the way, but we're going to leave him with a fastener. It comes through. We put a union on it right there. Sent it over. The burner is actually fired and running. So it comes across. It goes down over into his brand new Tiger Loop. And she's done. Mikey is just cleaning up this floor now. And then that'll take care of that. And we will go say goodbye to Lucy. Good job today, boys.
Oh yeah.
Tank came out good. I showed everybody that already. Got the area fenced up. That looks good. I don't need to go over to the truck. And that is another fine job by Tank Masters Environmental.